Oh, boy. Okay.
That's a bummer.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do this now.
Okay, I'll shut it.
Okay. I don't know if this light is going to be bright enough, but somebody's here. All right. It is too dark. Bless America. Why is our kitchen so dark? We'll try to lighten it up. Seems like every time I turn around, my kitchen is darker, more and more dark. That's obnoxious. But... All right. Hi. Living your best life and food forest permaculture. We're going to be doing two different things today. I've got to wash dishes, so I hope you don't mind watching that process. I've also got to do turkey kebabs, so that's what I'm going to try to do. And I hope everything is going well. I'm going to put you down here. I think I need a box. I'm sorry, Ken. I kind of look forward to it too. All right, sorry, I'm back. All right, there we are. So I have to wash some dishes. What, I'm gonna do some turkey kebabs in a minute. I'm gonna share this live out in a minute. I found out that in order for me to get my watch hours, I'm going to have to get an average of 21 hours a day for the next 5 months. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Thank you for coming through, though. One Peaceful Mind, Alicia's Handmade. Hello. I was just talking about how I realized in order for me to get watch hours, I have to get an average of 21 hours a day for the next 4 months. I think it's possible. I'm sure it's possible. So I got to wash some dishes, and then I'm going to start with the turkey kebabs, which are super easy. I just have to get some dishes out of the way, and then we can get going. So, how is everybody? Hi, Angela. Hi, Alicia. One Peaceful Mind. Food Forest Permaculture. Everybody's saying hello. That's good. If you would do me a favor and share this live, if you can, that'd be great. And don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay. All right. Just got to get some dishes done, and then we're good to go. Okay. But I think you'll be surprised at how easy this turkey kebab recipe is. Absolutely. It's 2 ingredients. It's amazing. I mean, besides the peppers and all of that, the seasoning is 2. The seasoning is 2 ingredients. I'm going to turn some light on over here. Does that kill you? Does that help me? We have the darkest kitchen, and I struggle with the lighting so much. Denise, how are you? Thank you for coming. Is it Denise? Yes, it's Denise Anastasia. Thank you for coming. We're going to do some turkey kebabs. I found out a cool thing. If I do a live stream, I can then download that live stream, and if I want to clean it up, I can create a whole nother video out of it. So that'll be nice. All right. just a couple more things to wash, and then we'll get down to business with the turkey kebabs. My husband's really disappointed right now. He was going to go for a bike ride. And, you know, in Minnesota, first of all, do you know that when we woke up this morning, I had like an 1/8 inch of frost on my car windows. So we spent 15 minutes scraping. And then now it's 60 some degrees. So he was really looking forward to a bicycle ride. And I mean, that's how he gets his exercise. I dance. He gets his exercise by bike riding. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, he's kind of disappointed. His bike has a flat. So that's frustrating. I was looking forward to him bike riding too, because I feel like I can be more animated when he's not here. I get a little shy. Not that he makes me feel any kind of way, but I just get shy around him. So, if you can, share out the live. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Two more things to wash and we'll be done. So, yet on my community page, you guys may have seen this. Hey, Yo-Yo Biggs, good to see you. Let's not waste water. I had a lid like this that went with my pan. I was simmering my sauce, and all of a sudden my pan that goes with this the lid that goes with this circulon pan, it blew up. It just blew up. I've never seen anything like it in my life, so therefore the soup was gone. We had glass shards on the ceiling to the floor. It was craziness. And it was simmering on low. Gosh darn it, the light. I'm so sorry. Ugh, and then you get that. It was craziness. So 4 hours of prepping, right? 4 hours of prepping my dinner, gone. Absolutely gone. It was a good soup too. 4 hours because the lid blew up. It blew up like a windshield blows up. It's crazy. Have you ever heard anything like that? I never heard anything like that. So this is the circulon pan. I really love it. You know, sorry, it's sudsy. But this is my Kitchen Essentials Calphalon lid. It doesn't necessarily fit, but it's what the Calphalon lid literally blew up. There's more people in the house, so let me check it out. Get this over here. Who do we have here? We have Yo-Yo Biggs. We have Malika and the kids. Malika, how are you? Food Forest Permaculture is still here. It's still here. Still here after 5 minutes. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Just have a couple more things to wash and then we'll get started on the turkey kebabs. And pardon the light in my kitchen. Okay, puppy, yes, you can go out. We have a north-south facing house. Those of you who have been in my kitchen before, you know that I'm struggling. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on me right now. I have got to, anybody have any recommendations for lighting? I would really appreciate it. Really appreciate it because this is a struggle for me. Everything about this house is a struggle. Lunchtime. Bye, Karen and fellow Earthlings. Goodbye, Food Forest Permaculture. Thank you for coming. I'm going to get my iPhone. And I'm going to share this out. I hope some folks come through. I need 21 hours average per day in the next 4 months in order to get my watch hours. So, oh, there it is. Stop. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Okay, let me try this again. So share, copy link, share, create a post. Come on through. We're making turkey. We're making turkey kebabs. All right, good. Hopefully that will help. That's okay, I have bad lighting too. Isn't it, it's so frustrating. I'm gonna see if, is this light bothering you? Probably. Nope. Yeah, let's get rid of this. At some point, I will buy a shade, but right now, that's not in the drive student loans to pay. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these turkey kebabs. The marinade literally is Brianna's and turkey. The other day, if you were here with me on Saturday, I cut 3 pounds of turkey thigh. I ground the rest, so I have 7 pounds of ground turkey thigh, and then I have kebab meat. So we're going to use this and this for the marinade, and I'm going to show you that process. Then we're going to cut up some vegetables and get it going, and then I'll probably work on some wild rice so that my husband, ooh, look at that. Ooh. So my husband and I have a complete meal. Remember to leave a message on people's videos. Yes, absolutely. If you guys are networking, which is exactly what I want you to do, I want you to comment, commit, and stick. Use the Lisa from Carter's Eats saying, if you are networking, please make sure you're watching a video, you like it, you write a comment about the video, and then you subscribe. And then make sure you go back. You know, just if you see people that you've already subscribed to in a live chat, go ahead and go, and you're in some other live chat, or you're in this live chat. Hi, Gil Skills Show. There we go. Hi, Gil Skills. I just found out that in order for me to get my watch time, I'm going to have to do an average of 21 hours per day. I'm going to have to get or earn an average of 21 hours per day in about a 4 to 5 month period. Now, I think I can do that because my schedule has changed. I no longer have after school stuff to do. My time is my own. It's all mine. Whatever I want to do, if I want to dance, if I want to edit a video, I don't have to deal with the kids. I do not have to deal with the kids. I do not have to deal with the kids, even though I love them. Don't get me wrong. It's just that my time is now mine. So, yes, so I should be able to do that. Now, I interrupted myself because I was so excited that Gil Skills is here. I'm excited everyone's here. But so turkey, Brianna's. Okay, turkey and Brianna's. And then we are going to cut up the vegetables. So let's get that process going first. I have so many wires here. Okay, let's see. What's the best place for you guys? If I go like this, I can see you, and then I can go like this, and you can see, whoa, the food. Okay, so this was already cut up. we did that on Saturday. Let's go ahead and work with this. So it needs to marinate. It can marinate overnight, but it needs to marinate for at least 2 hours. That's why I'm going ahead and starting it early. And you guys know me, you know I don't like to touch raw meat. I mean, I can wash my hands, I'm fine with that, but I do not like to. Your playlist is now playing. Gill Skills, can I just, thank you. So I don't like to touch raw meat. You'll always see me put on gloves. It's just a thing with me. If I can get them on, right? This is like one of my biggest struggles when I'm doing videos. I get to edit it, of course. I get to edit it when I'm doing the video, when I edit out all the weirdness. But okay, so I had cut this meat into, bite-sized pieces, good bite-sized pieces. And we're just going to throw it in here. Gill Skills, you rock my world. Actually, you guys, I'm sure all of you know Gill Skills. If you don't, he's one of the most wonderful hosts. I'm trying to learn a little bit from him, but he really is one of the most, one of the kindest hosts out there on YouTube. Not only is he kind, but he helps people build their channels. He does useful critiques on their channels, like to help them. And it's just, he'll bring people to you. If you're within if you're like 20 within 100. So like when I was at 680, I think it was 680, I was struggling to get to 700. I was with him. I was at 700 within a minute, I think it was. And then he did the same thing for me for 800. And after that, my God, it just went like hotcakes. In the garden, thank you for coming. I'm making turkey kebabs. And we only need 2 ingredients to marinate the meat. So only 2 ingredients, and that's Brianna's. It has a strawberry on it, but it's actually blush wine vinaigrette. The picture is to show you what it's, not what it tastes like. So it's not a strawberry dressing. The picture is not to tell you what it tastes like, but to tell you what you can this is really good with strawberries. So we're just gonna pour that in there. You're gonna pour it in until it covers the turkey. Boy, I wish you could get some water sounds here. Maybe you can. Can you hear that? Okay. Now the easier way, you guys, of course. Huh. Who would have thunk? That's smart. I'll use the whole thing. So I use the whole thing for 1.5 pounds of turkey meat. 1.5 pounds of turkey meat. And literally that's it for the marinade. So I discovered these turkey kebabs way back when I first met my husband, and what we used to use was red wine, Rob Ross red wine vinegar and oil. And unfortunately, they went out of business. They went out of business. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do my turkey kebabs with? Because I will never not do this recipe. And then my husband and I discovered Brianna's, and it's been fantastic. Now, I'm going to do something that people don't advise. I am going to leave this on the counter because the oil in the vinaigrette won't harden, and then the meat will absorb more of the dressing. But that's not advised by the Food and Drug Administration. They prefer all meat stay at a certain temperature. So I'm not advising that you do that. It's just what I do. Okay, I think it's time for some vegetables. Can I say the word right? I just said vegetables. I don't know what a vegetable is. I do know what a vegetable is, though. So Troy and I usually just do red and green. Hi, Grandpa's farm. Grandpa's here. Hello, Grandpa. How are you? Good to see you. We're doing turkey kebabs. I don't know if you caught that. Angela Critters, you're here. You're just listening while I cook. I get it. I get that. So Grandpa, if you haven't been here, I'll just recap. We're doing turkey kebabs, and I have my turkey meat that I cut on Saturday. I think you were here with me on Saturday. I have my turkey meat that I cut on Saturday marinating in Brianna's blush wine vinaigrette. I used to use Rob Ross, but they don't have, Rob Ross went out of business. So we're using Brianna's, which is the closest I could find. Yes, so we need a green pepper and a red pepper. We also need a yellow onion. You can use a red onion if you wish. You can use any onion. I just prefer a yellow onion because they're sweeter, especially if you have Vidalia. But I don't have Vidalia. I just have a nice sweet onion. You can also put mushrooms on your kebab, but when I cook mushrooms on the grill, they taste slimy to me. So I don't do mushrooms on the grill. I like to saute mushrooms, but I don't like them on the grill. So let me go get my onion. Then I'm going to move you back to a place where you can see me cutting. Okay? Cool. And here's my onion. It's a nice size onion. Smells like an onion. Brianna's is good stuff. Use no soybean. Right. Usually no soybean oil. I don't think it has, what does it have? Sugar is the first ingredient. Water, red wine, vinegar, canola oil, salt. Canola oil is corn oil. I don't know what's better, corn oil or spices, garlic puree, garlic citric acid, xanthan gum, mixed tocopherols, which is vitamin E. So I don't feel that bad about it. It is, yes, the first ingredient is sugar. We live in America. If I didn't want sugar, I could make it myself, but I don't have to make everything by myself. Okay, let's get to work. Come on over here, sweethearts. I will try not to blind you. We'll go here with, this is, okay, see this ring light? I'll do it this way. This is what you get when you pay $30 instead of $70. Crap. Okay, at some point I'll have some money and I will actually buy some true lighting. Until then, this is what we got. Okay, are we ready for this? Can we see the food? We can see the food, there we are. And of course the dog has decided she wants to come in. Come on, come on, okay, go away. Go away. Stella! Okay. Yes, you're a good puppy. Wait a second. Where's the puppy? Hello, Say hello. She's like, did you see that? She's like backing up. So cute. I shouldn't scare her like that. That's not fair. That's really not fair. Okay, here we go. Who do we have? We have Grandpa still in the house. Good, good. Malika and kids. Okay, I'll get to cooking, so I'll shut up. Ooh. Okay, that was painful. But the difference is amazing. Who just came in? Rosie Wren. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're making turkey kebabs. And I need a garbage bowl. Rachel Ray always says to have a garbage bowl on hand. So there we go. All right. Ooh, we have more. We have more. The Prince Network. Hello. Hello. Rosie Wren. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. So we need to have big chunks for our kebabs. So I'll split those up a little bit, but yeah, and since I only have a pound and a half of meat, I think I'm only going to use half an onion. So we have that. Is that lighting terrible or what? Hi. Okay. Oh, I look like I don't know how to cut anything. There we go. There we go. Hey, you guys, I'm not going to be shy. If you wish to give me some watch time, I'd really appreciate that, because I found out that I have to have an average of 21 hours a day for the next 4 months. Now, there are days that I have gotten, a day and 16 hours, a day and 20 hours, which is good, but that's new. That's a new thing. So I just want to push it out there as much as possible, that if you feel like supporting me, I would be happy for that. And I'd also like to return the favor. So if you want to play any of my playlists, if you just want to watch a couple videos, I'm happy with that. I'm telling you, I need your help. I do. I think what I'm doing is worthwhile. I think that I'm doing, I'm doing new cooks recipes. I'm doing fermentation because I believe in gut health. And I want to keep doing that. I want to keep doing that. I want at some point to get monetized so I can feel I'm getting a token of appreciation from YouTube for doing what I'm doing. I certainly don't believe, sorry, that was loud. I don't expect that I'll make a lot of money ever. I don't. I just would like to have a token of appreciation. So if you're willing, check out any of my playlists and go for it. I hope it's okay that you feel that I did a shameless plug, and I am shameless. I am fine with that. Okay, the girl with the nose. It's happening again. What happens when I do live streams? My nose runs. Who's in the chat? In the gardens here, my mod. Reap what you sow. Oh, I love that name. Reap what you sow is here. Callie girl, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, for Gil, I guess. Yumi and Benny, I feel it, right? Oh, your stream was fun, Yumi and Benny. Man, did I want to be in that? Did I want to be in that water with you? if you guys don't know, Yumi and Benny lives in Missouri, and she says her weather is basically miserable. It's tornado season, hot or raining. So Yumi and Benny, Cali Girl, all of you that just came in, we're making turkey kebabs. And I am talking about how many watch hours I need in order for me to make it in the next 4 to 5 months. And that's an average of 21 hours a day. So I'm going to be pushing it out there and trying to do the best I can. I'll probably do a lot of cooking lives because that's what I do when I get home. And then I'll continue to do my content because I have time. So you'll see lives often, much more often, but you will also continue to see the Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday videos. Sunday being special editions, like I did 2 editions of the Stella Chronicles. There's going to be another one coming up soon. I hope you guys are excited. And then I did for tomorrow we'll be doing so on Tuesdays I try to do the fermentation and gluten-free recipes, which you can easily be, why am I having my hand talk? Which can easily be translated to not gluten-free. And anything I do with a duck egg, you can do with a chicken egg. So that's Tuesdays, and then Thursdays are my new cooks recipes. So in an effort to get these watch hours, I will continue to cook for you live. I think that's just what I have to do. Tomorrow, I have the premiere coming out at 7, but I'm also going to do a live leading up to Taco Tuesday. Everybody knows how to make a taco, but I do my own taco seasoning. I grind my own meat. I'm not going to show you those processes. Maybe I need taco seasoning. I'll probably have to make taco seasoning with you all tomorrow because I don't see any. So I probably didn't make any, or I was probably out. Oh, no, there it is. I still have to make some. So this is my taco seasoning. So I'll make some taco seasoning tomorrow in the live stream, and then we will, you'll see how I cut my vegetables. It's American tacos, of course, or Tex-Mex. It's not Mexican. I live in a Mexican neighborhood with lots of Mexican restaurants. So I know what I make is Tex-Mex to just straight up Minnesota Mex with a little heat. So there is nothing left here to assemble, but I know my husband would love some, he would love some wild rice with his turkey kebabs. I'm running low, but you guys, this was gifted to me by a Native American man who riced his own patch. And the difference between wild rice grown on a lake, the traditional way, and the black little things you get in the store is amazing. So it doesn't take that long. So hey, Carter Z, how are you? So glad you're here. Yeah. Okay. So Ivy E, how are you? Tonya Vlog. Oh my God, who are all these people? I love you. Thank you for coming. Just a little excited. Carter Z, I don't know if you heard this, but I added up my hours. And I'm going to have to get an average of 21 hours a day in the next 4 to 5 months in order to have 4,000 watch hours. That's okay. I can do it. I can follow your example and do it. I don't know if I can do a midnight live, but my hours have changed, so I can definitely do some afternoon stuff, and then keep my weekends going. So yes, in the garden, Troy will be grilling the kebabs. Right now, though, we're just doing the preparation. And just a reminder to those who weren't here, this is the turkey meat that I cut up on Saturday. And we used Brianna's, there we go, Brianna's blush wine vinaigrette to marinate. And we used the whole jar for 1.5 pounds of meat. And that's really all the seasoning or seasoning of the, or marinade. That's all you need for the marinade. It's delicious. Part of me does know that it's allergies, but I'm now convinced that that happens because I'm talking a lot and that I may be talking too much. What do you think? Tanisha Rawls, did I say your name already? Let's do the roll call. So we have Gil Skills, who is running my playout. I so appreciate that. We have Jimmy C and friends. We have Malika and kids. We have Yumi and Benny, who was in her pool for, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours today. It was beautiful. I was vicariously living through her. Angela's Critters, In the Garden, Cali Girl TV, Reap What You Sow, lovely channel. Keep the content coming. I'm putting 6 videos a week live on Saturday. Putting 6 videos a week. Oh my God. I can only do 3 when I'm teaching, but this summer, Reap What You Sow. This summer, I should be able to do more because my job during the summer is at night. I take 3 to 4 hours to choreograph during the day, get all that written, and then I have a chunk of time where I can go fishing or do YouTube. Probably fish and do YouTube. So we had six people. Okay, there we go. Tanisha Rawls, Carter's Eat. This presentation is wonderful. Yay. Hello, everyone. She's here. Yay. She's my mod. Tanya Vlog, Angela. Okay, there we are. I bet Yumi and Benny, she was in the water just floating around. Floating around. And then she would bring her little shark over, which was a big shark, her big blow-up shark, and it would go past the camera, and then she'd float around. I was like, and I spent 15 minutes scraping frost off my windshield this morning. 15 minutes scraping frost. I took Friday off because I had the concert on, oh man, there's water everywhere. I took Friday off because I had the concert on Thursday, and wasn't that a blessing? I got to eat breakfast. You all got to see that I got to eat breakfast because I ate it in front of you. And then, what else did I do? I slept a lot. And then that's basically what I did during the weekend. Besides, well, you saw me on Saturday. Didn't do that during the weekend. I spent, 2 hours preparing my all of the stuff I had to put away. This is useless. I used to try to preserve or, not use as much paper towel. At least what I use is recycled, but it's sometimes those linen cloths or whatever we use on our laundry, I think it doesn't allow the linen cloths to absorb water anymore. Has anybody had that experience? It's my experience. All right. Let me get the ingredients for the wild rice. So I use cherries and walnuts. So these are dried cherries, and these might be candied walnuts. I can't use candied walnuts, but I can use pine nuts. Hold on, I'm looking for my pine nuts. Yes. Yes, look at this. We're going to use pine nuts. I'm going to toast these first, I think, and then we will get the wild rice started. Yes, we're in a good place. Let me get the vegetables out of the way. I think I'm just going to keep them on this. This makes sense. All right. Praise God. So that's there. This is here. I'm going to get rid of this light because it's cheap and not doing anything for me. It might be, but I'm just going to move it over here. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. This is a tiny kitchen, you guys. I'm not complaining. It's bigger than an apartment kitchen, but it is definitely doesn't have a lot of storage. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's move you over there. There we go. So I'm going to be toasting some pine nuts. I got this big thing of pine nuts because I did think I was going to be making a lot of pesto one time. Well, I used all the basil for other things. So if you're toasting pine nuts, you're just going to toast until they become fragrant. Otherwise, what happens is that you can burn it. They've got a lot of oils. Pine nuts have a lot of oils, and you can burn it pretty quickly. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit. You can watch that toast while I let my puppy out. Did you want to go outside, Stella? Okay. There you go. That dog has me trained. Absolutely trained. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That dog has me trained. Okay. I can turn that up a little bit. I don't advise sticking your finger in a hot pan, but my fingers I have asbestos fingers. So. Okay. And if I'm doing this, so we're making wild rice. This is the time I wish I was using my, I forgot what I was saying. I wish I was using what? I wish I was, my tripod. Oh my gosh. See, I'm trying to see if it's getting brown. So some of them are browning. And yeah, that is hot, but it doesn't hurt me that much. You don't want to get them too brown. You just want to get them toasted. You just want to get them toasted. Ooh. Because they have so many oils, they go quickly. They go pretty quickly. See that? Who is it? So Tanisha Rawls, Ivy E, yes, you guys hit the thumbs up. Cherry, love your, oh my goodness. Everybody's talking to each other. Chrissy's channel, hello, thank you. I'm toasting some pine nuts for some wild rice. And I threw one. This is dangerous. I rescued it. Toasting some pine nuts for our wild rice. Good, good, good. Puppy's outside. How was your workout?
Okay.
Would have been better if it was outside.
Yes.
Troy was unable to go for a bike ride because his bike had a flat. And so now he had to work out inside, and that's not fun. We're getting there. I'm just going to let that sit for just a minute, not too long, because it will burn. So in the meantime, what do we have going on? Yumi and Benny, love. Malika, good. Tanisha, reap what you sow. Cherry Weight Loss Journey, hello. We're making turkey kebabs today. And I'm also getting ready to, ooh, I can hear it. Can you hear it? There we go. Getting ready to make some wild rice for dinner tonight. All right, that's good enough. Okay. Set this over here. Honey, we'll have wild rice with the kebabs. Okay? So for the kebabs, you'll need, let me do this and then back up here. For the kebabs, Troy will grill them. For the wild rice, we're going to use only a half cup of wild rice and 2 cups of water. And as that's coming, as the water is being absorbed by the rice, we're also going to throw in a handful of dried cherries. And then at the last minute, we'll throw in the pine nuts. So I'm ready to do that if you are. Are you ready to do that? Yay! Let's do it. And let's not do that to you. We'll just move this and turn this off. I need some real lighting. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. So a half cup, what did I say, a half cup? Yeah. You wouldn't believe how much a half cup makes. A little bit more. Sometimes it makes so much we have to do something else with it, like I'm gonna get the water going first. So a half cup of water to 1.5 cups, no, 1.5 cups water to a half cup of rice. And then dried cherries and our pine nuts that we toasted. You can see the color on that now, how they've browned. Yep, that's burning my hand. So you don't have to watch water boil. I'm gonna have to, I think, honey, buy some lighting because this looks like monster lighting.
Like what?
You know, like horror movie lighting.
Oh, the ring?
Yeah, not the ring. This one.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like horror movie.
Natural light.
Yeah. I don't feed an army. I feed Troy and I, and we eat a lot. And then we also have a lot of leftovers. I also like to cook, so I can bring some to work sometimes. And then I like to, I like to cook. Sometimes I cook way too much. True. But that's okay. Yeah, wait, I'm a homestead channel, lots of cool animals and gardening stuff, looking for a loyal friend and not numbers. Reap what you sow. Everybody in here, the Winston family in the garden, Tanisha Rawls, Carter's Eat, all of these people, Cherry Weight Loss Journey. I'm starting to believe Grandpa too, because he's been to every time I've come on live, he's been there. So all of these people, you can trust every single one of them to come and see your videos. Ow. What's going on? What is up? Oh, there you go. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about people not showing up. They will show up. So these are all good people. How do you marinate the turkey? Good question, because I did talk about that and I showed that. So this is Brianna's blush wine vinaigrette. Now you could make your own. Vinaigrette. Really doesn't matter, but Troy and I really like this because it puts a nice crust on the turkey. Probably because the first ingredient is sugar. So if you're diabetic, this is probably not the vinaigrette dressing for you. But yes, did you need something?
I'm gonna take the dog for a walk.
Okay, that's fine. Stella gets to go for a walk. I'm just taking it out for him. So, so the vinaigrette, so we're going to marinate it. We're marinating it for, until we cook. We probably won't, I would say you could do it overnight, but we're going to go until probably 6:30. We'll put these on at 6:30. So we've been marinating now for about 40 minutes because I had to wash dishes first. So it's as easy as that. And then we're doing a green pepper, red pepper, and onion. Putting it on a kebab, grilling it. It's super easy. And then we're making wild rice. Right now we're waiting for the water to come up to temp so I can dump in a half cup of wild rice, which will make, half cup will make
A cup and a half, somewhere in there, right?
Yeah,
Two cups?
Two cups.
Is it 2 to 1?
Yeah. 2 cups. So we'll definitely have some leftover. Thursday is our leftover night, so we'll have soup, leftover rice, I'm sure, and there might be kebab left. I don't know. So anyway, naturally Nolans. So glad you're here. I'm sorry. I can tell. I'm not sorry. Thank you for being here. I can tell that I've been talking and teaching all day because I'm like slowing down. Teaching will bring it out of you. Actually drag it out of you, and then you get home and you're dragging, and we're cooking. So we're good here with the water. So I'm going to move you again. At some point, I will trust myself to do live streams on my phone, but until then, there we go. Ah, a pinch of salt. I did. I moved them up because I bumped them and they fell on the floor. Yep. So you have everything.
Yep, I have everything. I'll grab those.
Okay. All right. Have a good walk. No, you're going for a walk, puppy. Bye, puppy. Thanks, Troy. Okay. See, it's boiling. I will at some time, like I said, trust that I can do this on my iPhone. The last few times I've streamed, it's quit on me. So about that much. And then put the lid on and let it simmer. At a nice simmer. There we go. Like I said, we're not going to put the pine nuts in until Hey, SW, good to see you. We're not going to put the pine nuts in until later because I don't want the pine nuts to get soggy. Make sure to give a thumbs up when you come in. Grandpa Chris, like your shepherd's pie. Oh, so Chris has I'm looking at, Chris has a shepherd's pie. I also have a shepherd's pie recipe. No, I just made mashed potatoes, and with those mashed potatoes, I did a shepherd's pie. That gives me a really good idea for next year. Thanks, Grandpa. Absolutely. So, Chris, Grandpa just gave me an idea. You made a shepherd's pie. I'm going to make a shepherd's pie next year. And, I'll make it with duck eggs. Because I put eggs in my shepherd's pie. I put it in the, when I make my shepherd's pie, I put one egg in the mashed potatoes so that it becomes more crusty. Do some chicken and dumplings too, please. I do chicken and dumplings in the garden. I have to make it gluten-free. And I have not figured out gluten-free dumplings yet, just like I haven't figured out gluten-free biscuits. Now, I do know how to do it. I do know how to do it with wheat, and my husband could eat it. But really, my channel is focused on gluten-free fermentation and new cooks recipes. But I have to be gluten-free and egg-free. So Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. Hello. I know you. I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm not sure if let's not admit that. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And I will go and check you out again. I promise. Because I will go back through the chat and write everybody's name down there. That's what I've been doing. And I've really had some positive experiences with that because I have rediscovered some channels, and I realized that some people are coming in here who are new to me. And so I have been able to subscribe to their channels, not only because not only as a thank you, but because I'm interested, and especially folks that come in that are cooking. Research your gluten-free status. Some folks with gluten intolerance can eat sourdough-based stuff like dumplings. Thank you, Grandpa. I cannot. I have done that. I can't. And my gluten-free and intolerance is moving towards celiac disease because it's not only It's not only skin eruptions, it's not only eczema, but now it's becoming extremely painful to eat gluten. So, or anything with gluten. So I appreciate the thought. My doctor said the same thing. Both my naturopath and my doctor, and it's like I can't do it. So, but I appreciate you thinking about me. Sourdough uses free-range yeasties, not store-bought yeast. I know, I absolutely know, but it is the wheat itself, because of the way the wheat is now grown, where it can grow more dense, and it's really not. It's the wheat. What's interesting is I can eat things like rye, which has gluten in it. So we know that it's not necessarily, I have to do gluten. I have to say that I'm gluten free, but I am more conscious about saying that I am wheat free because I can eat rye. And I shouldn't be able to eat rye if I am gluten intolerant. So, cup biscuit. Oh, well, yeah, except for I lived on Bisquick in college. It's like asking me to eat some ramen noodles. uh, where's coffee music? Coffee music is here. Grandpa, may I suggest looking at emmer wheat, old style pre-GMO wheat? Grandpa, Grandpa, I've heard of emmer wheat and I bought it and it didn't work. It's the wheat. I mean, the old wheat was, I'm just, my wheat, even the old style stuff, for some reason. And I think that, not that we want to spend all this time on my gluten-free status. Coffee music, you're here. Hello. It's not that I don't want to spend all my time here on my gluten-free status, but I've had these issues. I've probably had issues with gluten all my life, and I'm a heck of a lot older than you think I am. Because I never liked bread. I always felt awful. So I'm okay with just being wheat free. And I can eat rye. And I can make my own rye bread. So if I really want to have fresh bread, I can make rye bread. But thank you once again for all your Okay, Grandpa, I'm going to believe you on all of that 8,000 BCE and low gluten. I might try that, but the response, it's frightening to me. I'm sure you can understand. It's frightening because my body's physical response to anything now that has a WAT, anything, has been really difficult for me. So I will definitely look into that. I'm not trying to shoot you down. I'm not trying to naysay you at all. I have to be very careful. And right now I'm okay doing what I do. I think it's okay that some other cooking channel make dumplings. I think that's great. If you're not comfortable in eating food safely, don't eat them. That's where I'm at right now. But I understand what Grandpa's trying to do. He's trying to help. He's not trying to, push me into doing. Nobody's going to push me into doing anything anyway. It's just not going to happen. No, I'm too old, but I really appreciate he did bring up something I didn't know. So, Yumi and Benny, hello. Good. You're talking and saying hello to each other. Everything is all good, Grandpa. We're okay. If you're just coming in, once again, do this. Also know that we started by marinating our turkey. If you were here Saturday, I cut up 3 pounds of turkey. This is 1.5 pounds of turkey thigh. And then we're making some wild rice right now. In that wild rice, I put a pinch of salt. And you know, I should use a little bit of everything seasoning because it needs a little more than that. Everything seasoning. If you don't know what everything seasoning is, 4 ingredients. All you have to do is remember the number 1. 1 tablespoon of pepper, fresh ground black pepper. 1 tablespoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of garlic, granulated garlic powder. This changes it up a little bit. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Now, sounds like something Paula Deen has made, right? Yes, but I didn't get the recipe from Paula Deen. I got the recipe from my mother because she refused to buy seasoning salt. Now, with this base everything seasoning, you can make it hotter. You can make it more Hungarian by adding paprika. You can do a number of things with it, but all you have to remember is the number 1. And even if you put a tablespoon of onion powder in there, I just don't like that much onion powder. I prefer onions over onion powder. You'd be fine. You'd be fine with that. So that's my everything seasoning. That I'm going to put a pinch of in my, you know what? I'll reach so that you can still see me. See? Pinch. That's a pinch. I'm going to do a pinch. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me? All right. Whoo. Hoo-ah. It's already softening up. Oh, obviously needs more time. And more seasoning. Oh my God. I never under season. That's weird. So I'd say I did a pinch of regular salt and about a half teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of the everything seasoning. And that has more time to go. Troy and I won't, this will be ready far sooner than when Troy and I are ready to eat. But wild rice is, sometimes I like to cook it so that it sits for a while so the flavors blend. Nana's cooking. Hello, Malika and kids. Yep, they're here. Yep. Should I do roll call? Here we go. In the garden, Grandpa. Coffee Manisha Rolls, Miss Naturally Nolans. Go over to her channel, please. I have really enjoyed myself over there. Yumi and Benny, who floats in her water in the afternoons when I'm sitting here freezing and scraping my car that had an 1/8 inch of frost this morning. Jesus. Cheese and grits. Coffee music, reap what you sow, Nana's cooking. Okay. Oh, thank you, Coffee Music. The video last night, that I hope that, well, I tried to get a recap of the live stream I did making the chicken feet. And then I had a number of pictures from several times that I had made chicken feet stock. That's what I meant to say before, making the chicken feet stock. So I did a recap of that. But if you want to see the video were you there when I did the chicken feet stock live stream? I think what I'm going to do is just take that part out. I'm going to take that live stream and I'm going to edit it so that that is itself its own video, because I haven't done that yet. Now I have done the peppers, and what else did I do? I did beet kvass that same time. So that chicken feet stock part of that live stream is going to be a separate stream that hopefully I can cut down to 8 to 12 minutes. It is quite a process, so I may have to, it may be as much as 12. I don't like to make my videos that long because people stop watching. I'm finding that I can get a full 7 to 8 minute watch out of people if it's a 7 to 8 minute video. But when I have a 12 to 15 minute video, I'm getting a 4-minute watch. And I don't know what that is. I mean, it sounds counterintuitive. It's like, I don't know. But I know that pushing people beyond 4 minutes, which I think is kind of sad, but I teach, so I know what that's about. Pushing people, praying. Why are we praying? Y'all pray the people in such. We had 5 tornadoes on Sunday morning. Still out of power. Will be end of week before it will be restored. My gosh, reap what you sow. Just so you know, I'm praying for you. Tornadoes are my nightmare. And I was caught in one. I've been in 3 tornadoes in my life. One where I could have really gotten injured, but the most recent one was when I was traveling back home from central Minnesota, and I must have just driven into the storm, and it kept going with me, and I kept texting Troy or calling Troy saying, oh my God, my car was literally going like this. I saw trees bent like this. I didn't have any direction on where the tornado was. It wasn't over me, but my car was moved from one lane all the way to, not to the ditch, but to the shoulder with me doing this. That was, and then the chunks of hail. That was just awful. Not fun. It was not ready to go off grid, I bet. Oh, so praying for you. The other time, not to take away from anybody else's story, but the other time I was in a tornado, I was 17. I was on top of a roof at a college because I was in a college arts. I was a high schooler at a college in an arts program. And there was a tornado a mile away, and I'm on the roof with my friends, and I'm looking. It's windy, and we hadn't started the rain yet. But it was like almost out of Wizard of Oz. You could see that funnel come down, and it hit near the Sears building in Minneapolis, and debris flying everywhere. And I'm on the top of a roof a mile away. It hadn't started raining yet, but it was just starting. And we had to get to the main building in order to be safe. And I ran down the steps. I got out on the sidewalk. The next thing I knew, I was picked up in the air, and then dropped on this knee. And then this is my right knee. And then skid along sidewalk blocks until I had no skin on my knee. A terrible scar. Oh God, yes, in the garden. It does sound like a train. And I made it. I did roll and crawl, and I made it to the main building. I guess I looked like hell, pardon my French, because they bundled me up and took me right to the, they had in that main building, they had like a medical station, and I had patches and my knee, and so whenever I hear that siren go off, I panic. I mean, I panic and do the right thing. Like Troy thinks I'm crazy. I'm constantly running down the basement, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, let's look at this. You can't see it, but I can. So I am praying for the folks in Alabama, Louisiana. Where are we? New Orleans? No, Louisiana, right? Oh no, praying. Louisiana, central Louisiana. Cheese and grits. Holy Hannah. Holy hallelujah. We got our prayers out there. Send those thoughts out. That's the right seasoning for sure. See how that That's hot. So I'll do it again. See how that dried cherry plumped up? I don't want to do that over my computer. Wow. Plumped up, right? And it's hot. Oh my God. I would eat a bowl of rehydrated cherries for breakfast. That is so good. Okay. Hello, Alyssa. So glad you're here. Hello, the Moser boy. That Moser boy. Moser boy. Mosier. I'm really good for butchering names, so I apologize. Mosier, blessings to all in that area. Yes, we are praying, we are praying, we are praying. I have to look at the news. I knew nothing about that. So that was yesterday. Somebody was saying something about bad weather. And I bet you, bad weather in Louisiana, but or maybe I looked at it on my phone and I saw that they had warnings, but wow, scary. Got to try that cherries with you know what, Grandpa? It's the best. It really is the best. I don't know why I decided to do that. Maybe I saw a recipe. I always just take a handful of, you can use cranberries, you can use apricot. I don't like it with apricot. Cranberries are just a bit too tart, but with the dried cherries, it's just delicious. It's awesome. You can also use raisins. I find raisins just fine. I think they're too sweet. So like cranberries are too, to me, cranberries are too tart. Cherries are perfect. Raisins are too sweet. So that's what I would do. Got to try that. Oh yeah, I already said that. Did you get that electric? Did you get the electric? In the garden, live, love, and learn. Did I forget that? I did. So you guys, my motto for everything I do now in my life, and there's reasons for this. You can look back when I was crying on my live a few weeks ago. My motto is that you always must remember to live, keep living. Do whatever it takes to keep living. For me, that means I went back to dance. That keeps me alive. Always remember to love those around you, because you don't know when they're going to be gone. Because that's what's going to keep this sharp the rest of your lives. So live, love, and learn. And then we'll do Carter's Eat. Comment, commit, and stick. Comment, commit, and stick. Right? Because we're not here just to talk to ourselves. We're here to share ourselves and love one another. So comment, commit, make sure you commit, get back there and stick to them. Stick to them like glue. Like if you're in my channel, there's Petsotics again. Petsotics again. Thank you. Good to see you. So we're living, loving, learning. We're commenting, committing, and sticking when we're going to each other's channels to show that love, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of this live stream and tell you again and again and again. Oh, wait, I feel a dance coming on. Okay, I'm not going to shuck and jive for you. I don't need to do that. The reason I am spending more time, I'm still going to do my content Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I still got that going on. The reason that I'm doing more lives, besides the fact that I'm kind of falling in love with it, but I don't want it to be my main thing, is that I need an average of 21 watch hours per day for the next 4 to 5 months in order for me to get my 4,000 watch hours. Because I thought I was doing better than I was. was getting my subscribers. But my subscribers were not coming to watch my videos. They were coming and saying, I've subscribed. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. That's what happens. But I have to step up my game. And my game has to be doing more lives. So with that said, if you feel the inclination to play one of my or do one of my play-alls or playlists, I will be eternally grateful. Make sure you comment, say, you know, I'm running your play-all, so I know to return the favor. Okay. I have a new friend that I got recently. Can't remember her name right now, but she did a whole video on how watch time is more important than sub numbers. I mean, that first 1,000 is important and keep that padding up. But what's more important is that people are watching your videos. So I realized I had a problem with people not watching. I have people that watch regularly and come into my lives or come into my premieres regularly. So, but anyway, so that's why I have to do more of this. And I appreciate all of you coming along with the journey with me. And back to why we are originally here. Besides that is that I am marinating my turkey. Again, I'll show you. Marinating my turkey for turkey kebabs. And if you feel like sharing the live out, go ahead. Marinating my turkey kebabs. And I marinated with Brianna's blush wine vinaigrette. And that's all you have to do. You can marinate 24 hours in advance, no less than 2, but these will have marinated for about 3.5 hours. And then right now I'm making some wild rice, which I'm going to see if you can see this. I don't want to drop my... There we go. You guys, I'm using my computer because I'm really tired of my live streams dropping. So see, here we go. And this has, this wild rice has everything seasoning, a little bit of salt, a little bit, like a pinch of salt and 3/4 of a teaspoon of everything seasoning. And cherries are plumping up in there right now. And we're going to add a 1/2 cup of pine nuts. I keep forgetting where to look. So minutes, 3.5 hours, right? So in the garden, what are you saying? I don't understand. Yes, marinate the turkey. It's turkey thigh. It's marinating, and I don't. Time for a playlist raid. Petsotics. Gosh, that's hard for me to say. Petsotics. Thank you. That's a great idea. Don't sweat the stats. Just be you and have fun. It will happen. I believe it'll happen. It was kind of a shock to me last week or 2 weeks ago when I saw my hours were even below 500. And then, hey, at Ralph's Trucking, like I'm typing. Ralph's Trucking, hello. How are you? I have missed your lives lately, but I will be there now because I have more time. I don't have any after school activities anymore at all. I'm done for the next 14 days. I'm free. Because that's all we have left of school is 14 days. I thought, you know, and it feels so freeing. But then right away, besides going to Vegas at the end of the school year for 5 days, Vegas, we go downtown and stay at the Golden Nugget. We don't go to the Strip. Not enough free stuff. I'm cheap. So I'm great. Hope everyone is having a great day. We're having a great day. I have no after school activities. I have 14 days left of school. Then I go to Vegas. Then I go up north to start working again. So I have 14 days of mostly freedom in the afternoon. So that means I should be able to catch one of your live streams. Okay. I'm jumping all over the place. So in the garden, you were saying 3.5 minutes, 3.5 hours. I don't know what you were talking about there. Can you help me? Can you help me? Help me. Help a child out. Help me out. Yeah, so I'm going to bring this over here and show you that I'm going to dump the pine nuts right in there because this is ready. And then I'm throwing it all over the place. Then I will take a taste for you. I think you're going to love it because I know I am. Let me get a little taster. I'm not going to use this. I need something clear. Why not a shot glass? Okay. Shot glass of wild rice. I think that's a grand idea. Mom Tube, hello. Hey, good to see you. I'm just tasting my wild rice, which I put some pine nuts in. I put dried cherries that plumped up. Perfect. The pine nut, that's a creamy nut. Maybe that's why they use it for pesto. That gives a nice crunchy creaminess to the, I know that sounds strange, but gives a nice crunchy creaminess. And then there's the dried cherry. It's probably steaming hot. I'll show you how it plumped up. See that? Okay. Whoa! That's a perfect combination. I used to do walnut, but I think I'm going to use pine nuts from now on. That's a lot better. Gotta go, Karen. Time for me to cook my main squeeze some dinner. Good for you, Grandpa. Making baked pork loin, corn on the cob, and mashed potatoes. You go, Grandpa. That sounds great. That sounds excellent. I am going to end this stream in 3 minutes. I will take pictures of the kabobs and perhaps do a picture video. So, Grandpa, thank you for coming by. Again, oh my God, I'm making pork. I think you said that. Wait, again, oh my God, I'm making baked pork loin with mashed potatoes and corn on the cob, as well as some squash. What? Oh, I know you got to go, but what kind of squash? What did you say? Pork? Loin. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Summer squash, good, because that pairs perfectly with the you got the corn, so that's good. That's almost like summer. Seems like you have summer. So summer squash is excellent. Mom Tube, I hope you're doing well. Oh, that was. Oh. So I get it. Grandpa, I'm so slow. Grandpa's farm. Grandpa is cooking the same thing that Mom Tube is cooking. Yes, I bet that's what it. Okay. So, all right, you guys. Troy is coming back. Sorry, didn't mean to make that painful. Troy is back from walking the dog. I've got to edit my video for tomorrow. I hope you'll come by and see me. It is El Salvadorian curtido, which is a side dish. And we're just ending, so wave.
Me wave?
Yeah. Say hi to Troy.
Everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay. So yes, see me Tuesday. I may do a live before that, cutting up stuff for, or doing my tacos. So you can see that I'll make a live taco seasoning for you and make some tacos. Love you all. Thank you for coming. I am going to end this stream right now. Thank you.